Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to our second part of today's lesson, today's grammar lesson, page 237, using conjunctions and interjections. On page 237, as you can see here, using conjunctions and interjections. You need to learn, in this lesson, you need to know what are conjunctions, different types of conjunctions, like coordinating conjunctions, correlative conjunctions, and subordinating conjunctions, and what are interjections as well. Let's start with the first point, conjunctions. A conjunction connects words, phrases, and clauses in a sentence, and there are several types of conjunctions. The first type, as you know, are considered coordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions. And as you know, we call them fan boys. F for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. These are the coordinating conjunctions. And they form a compound sentence. And they always connect nouns, subjects, to adjectives, to adverbs, to phrases, to clauses. So these are the coordinating conjunctions. They are joining words or phrases or clauses of equal importance. For more about these coordinating conjunctions, you can see lesson 3.6 type. The example here says plants and animals are made up of cells. The word and is a coordinating conjunction connecting the plants and the animals, two nouns, function as two subjects. Cells are tiny, but they have everything needed for life. The word but joins two independent clauses. The first one is independent clause. Cells are tiny. It's a complete sentence. It can stand on its own. That's why we call it independent clause. They have everything needed for life. This is another independent clause. Both sentences are independent clauses. Why do we call them independent clauses? Because they can stand on their own. And they are connected by a fanboy. And don't forget the comma before the fanboy. Next type of conjunctions is called correlative conjunctions. We call them correlative because they come in pairs. That means they come in twos. Like here, both and, either or, neither, of course, nor. Not only but also, whether or. As you can see here, they come in pairs. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's why we call them correlative conjunctions. They are used in pairs to join words or phrases of equal importance. The example says, either cells exist independently or they are in clumps. The correlative conjunction joins two clauses here. That's the first clause, and that's the second clause. Next part. They are called subordinate conjunctions. And these are the examples of subordinate conjunctions. Words like after, although, as long as soon as, because, and so on. All these words are considered subordinate conjunctions. Subordinate conjunctions join subordinate clauses to independent clauses. For example, if you had one cell, what will happen? You wouldn't grow and change. The conjunction, subordinate conjunction, if joins these two sentences together. The sentence that comes directly after the conjunction, we call it dependent. And the other sentence is called independent. So a subordinate conjunction always connects a dependent and independent clause. They can come at the beginning and also they can come at the end. They can come at the beginning like here, and also they can come at the end like here. If they come at the beginning, don't forget that comma. And if they come in the middle, no need for a comma. So far, so good. An interjection is a word or phrase that expresses emotions. Words like hooray, or oh, or well, or ah, or wow, or ouch. These words, they show emotions. What do they show? Emotions. They express feelings, mild emotions. Okay, for example here, oh, you must learn these terms. Oops, I forgot to study this test for this test. And don't forget that there must be a punctuation mark between the conjunction, the interjection, and the rest of the sentence. So far, so good. Next part, let's go for the exercises. Exercise number 1. Identify conjunctions and interjections. Underline each conjunction and label it C. Label it C for coordinating, and S if it's subordinating, and then circle each interjection. Number 1. Has the menu changed since we ate here? I'm asking. Where is the conjunction here, and which type is there? Is it coordinating, correlative, or subordinating? Very good. The conjunction here is the word since. So let's circle there is no interjection here. So let's underline here, it says here. Underline the conjunction, since. Now, tell me, is it C, coordinating, or S, subordinating? Of course, it's subordinating. Why? Because there is dependent, and independent clause. On your own, give yourself time, like 4 minutes, to do these 4 questions, and then check your answers, stop the video, start. Now back to the lesson. I want you to check your answers. These are the answers. Stop the video and give yourself a mark out of 5. As I said, put a mark out of 5. Stop the video and let's continue the next part. Back to the previous page, the same page, sorry, exercise number 2. Using correlative conjunctions. In a separate sheet of paper, I would like you to write a complete sentence for the starters. Include an appropriate correlative conjunction. Number example here. Both appetizers and meals here are great. So you need to complete the sentence using what? You need to use a correlative conjunction. If you remember, correlative conjunctions, they come in twos, in pairs. So you need to find what is the friend for either. If you go to the previous page, you will definitely know that either always comes with or. So let's say, for example, either the miso soup or the bad soup caused COVID-19? Different answer. Either the miso soup or the fish soup is presented in this restaurant. Of course, you can have a lot of answers since you use the word or. So, dots. Either this or that does this. Clear? On your own, stop the video and start doing the rest. Give yourself 4 minutes to write the next 4 sentences. Once you finish, give yourself a mark out of 5. And don't forget to post your answers, post the marks that you gave yourself in exercise number 1 and exercise number 2 in the discussion forum. Mention page 238, exercise number 1, I got this mark, and exercise number 2, I got that mark. Let's recap. In this lesson, we learned about, 1 second please. No. I know some people are laughing now. I'm mad. Yeah, good. Okay. In this lesson, we learned what are conjunctions, and then what are the 3 types, the 3 main types of conjunctions: the coordinating, fanboys; correlative, the common twos; subordinating, they connect dependent and independent clauses. We also learned about examples of interjections, words that show emotions. So far, so good. Stay safe. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Waiting for you in the last part of today's lesson. Bye-bye.